Toys. Pleasure aids. One, do you have or own any toys?
Is that a real question?
It is.
I do.
Okay. About how many? You said if we ask, you say.
I do. I'm trying to do like a
Okay.
mental count because so I have the whole bag, and then I have an additional bag. I have like 3 duffel bags.
Duffel bags. Okay. So now here's where it gets interesting. Apparently.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I got the box.
You got the box?
I got a box.
Oh, you just have a box of toys.
It's a box.
Are they for you or are they for other people? And if they're for other people, do you clean them thoroughly?
Yeah, see, that's what we're about to get into. Quit jumping ahead. Shit.
This is flow of conversation.
I know, but you jumping ahead.
I'm sorry.
So apparently, most people have an issue if you use the same toy on a new partner, and that doesn't make any sense to me.
It's disgusting.
Why? How? What?
How do I know that you cleaned it properly?
So the same argument can be said when you say, "Oh, the person you last had sex with was not a virgin. Their penis, vagina, mouth, whatever it was that y'all were doing, was not virginal. So that means it's been used before. At the very least, you can definitely clean a toy, 1,000% clean a toy, but you can't tell me that last person was 1,000% clean when you last had sex.
You're comparing people to inanimate objects.
But that's the point. The concept of using a toy from somebody previous on someone new is that the toy is dirty or whatever the case may be, filthy, disgusting, but that comes from a thought that it's not clean. But that person is definitely less clean than that toy would potentially be if it was cleaned. Go ahead, you ain't gotta raise your hand.
I'm
So you buy 3 new duffel bags when you switch partners?
My toys are not for my partners.
They're just for you?
Yes.
And to be used on you?
Yes.
Good stuff. Well, you have that benefit because you're a female.
If I have a partner who would like to use them with me, and then we will go and get toys together. And then once I leave that person, or if I leave that person, then those toys will stay with them to do with whatever they please. I have my own.
3 duffel bags worth, I should say.
Yeah. Some of them are big, some of them are small. I got a lot of the same stuff. You know, I've moved a couple times.
You need to back up just in case.
Matt, you know my favorite one?
I do not.
It plugs into the wall.
Oh, one.
It's completely unnecessary. I don't use it often. If I use it often, I'll have no need for anybody else in life ever.
I have a one back there.
Let's see.
But I buy interchangeable heads so that, yeah.
Oh, see? Good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you understand the thought process.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, like I said,
why the hand was up.
Mm-hmm.
Vaginas are self-cleaning. So they clean themselves. Penises are not. I don't know what y'all got going on. And not to say that women aren't disgusting, but men are disgusting. Half of them don't wash their hands when they go pee. I'm not even touching it. I had a man.
I was about to say that.
See? No. You're still in the area. There are still particles on your hands. No.
Hold on.
I can't.
Hold on.
I can't.
Hold on.
I cannot.
Hold on.
I shan't.
My ex, she says, I refuse to can.
That works too.
So no, there are times when a guy can go to the bathroom and not touch himself at all in order to do so. You
should still wash your hands. You've been in the bathroom.
Okay.
Bathrooms are inherently dirty.
Now, don't get me wrong. Now, there are people who come in, grab themselves and pull out and scratch their ass and then they'll just walk right out the bathroom. And I'm like,
that also explains a lot about when I was working in retail and there was just piss all on the walls and shit. Because you're not aiming. If you're not touching yourself, you're not really aiming. You can't be accurate without actually having a hand on it.
I don't think you understand how this works. You don't understand the physics of how that works. And I get that. That's fine. You don't own one and you don't use the hose. So, let me rephrase. You don't own a natural hose. So So you may not understand.
I'm definitely a bottom, so no, I don't use the hose.
So many jokes all the time. Anywho. Oh God. Okay. I just got like 7 mental images here. Like, no, I refuse to do it. You do it.
To be fair though, I'm really weird about like holding penile objects. Especially if we're like doing it. I don't like mess. And so
I think you're doing it wrong.
no. I'm real weird with like the swapping of juices. We had a conversation off camera about like saliva and being all on my face.
I see this is going into this hilarious category, so continue.
The conversation was, I don't like complete open mouth kissing.
Mm-hmm.
Because tongues get involved, there's drool, there's spit, it's everywhere. I don't want to have to wipe my face off after we've kissed. If you go down there, by all means, be as open mouth as you want to be. She'll spit back at you.
It's a ghost.
She'll spit back at you.
Oh.
But like, it's not comparable, but I'm going to compare it because it makes sense in my head. I have a feel issue.
Okay.
Like, I won't touch raw meat.
Okay. So tactile thoughts.
Yeah, whatever it is, I have a feel issue. So, say he, for this purpose, slips out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not touching it. It's got wetness and juices and sticky. I'm letting too much of myself out there. But either way.
Well, by default, it came with him, so.
Look. I don't want to have to touch it because afterwards, I'm no longer in the mood. I'm like, it's on my hand. And I can't wipe it anywhere. Because then,
stuff gets touched.
Yeah, stuff gets everywhere.
And it kills the vibe for you.
For me.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I have a similar situation. If you watch a porn and the girl trying to get the guy going and she hawks a loogie out her mouth onto a penis, or he spits on her to get her, I'm like, oh my God, you just killed.
I don't like that either.
My whole vibe is gone.
I had a man who spit on it, and I said, get out. She's wet enough. Why are you spitting on it? You don't respect me. Mind you, I'm into some kinky shit. So if that's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
The other side of the spit, because for me, it's all about the saliva. Well, 90% saliva, 10%. We'll get to that. Mm-hmm. First, I'm going to tell you my war story. My first time with a squirter, I didn't think that squirters were real. So she's riding my face.
Oh, Jesus.
And I find out squirters are real.
You almost drowned.
Now, I'm immediately pissed.
Because you thought she peed
Pun intended. There we go. So, I stop. I get her off of me.
Did you, throw her off?
Kinda. A little bit.
Like you...
Just a little throw. I mind you, I was smaller. I'm huge now, but I'm fat huge, not muscle huge. I'm trying to get back. But anywho, so I get her off me, and I'm like, I know you didn't just piss down my throat.
Did you like the taste?
Because of the surprise, I swallowed by accident.
It
was an accidental swallow. So
he's not answering the question.
I'm ignoring your question. So I'm like, I know you didn't just.
Why are you ignoring me?
In my heart, I know you didn't.
I just want to know if it tastes
And
good.
so she's all like, oh no, I'm sorry, I should have told you. I'm a squirter. I'm like, bullshit. That's not real. She's like, no, I'm serious, I'm a squirter. Now, I consider myself to be a logic-minded person, so.
Logic has no place in sex.
Well, hold on. So I'm like, I don't want to just kick her out.
Should have just kicked her out.
Hold on, because I'm like, if she really is a squirter, I need to be sure before I overreact. Okay? So
I was unsure that she's a squirter. She
you-
could
what, you
always
need to
just
make her
pee on
squirt
you
again?
again.
see, I didn't think about that. That thought did not occur to me. I like, we about to test this out. So I finger her at the climax, and she squirts again. So I'm like, okay. But at that point, the mood is kind of killed because this is just all scientific at that point. Because if she was not able to squirt the second time, it might have got a little hairy.
Some people can't squirt multiple times. That's
Well,
a
she
lot
was-
of pressure.
She was very. There's a pun in there. But she was able to squirt again. But
Good for
she
her.
ended up leaving.
Yeah, because you made
and
her
I-
feel bad.
She did not give me. You need to warn people if you're a squirter and you're getting ate out right in somebody's face. That's point one.
Don't warn people. Just get off before you squirt on their face.
Or down their throat. Shouldn't me.
No, because if I'm on your face, you'll drown. If I squirt down your throat, you'll be alright.
For that young lady, if she's out there and she hears this,
He's not sorry.
I am. She was a very lovely girl. She just surprised me, and that killed the mood.
And he didn't try again after that. Did you?
I couldn't remember her name.
No.
I remember other things about her, but I cannot, to this day, I can't remember her name.
So he's not sorry because he couldn't remember you.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. There's plenty of partners in my past. I can't remember a damn piece of their name.
Really?
I can't tell you what letter the name started with.
I can at least do that.
No.
Except for one.